Hi Internet, I'm in Chicago. I don't really know what I'm doing here except something to do with work. And possibly cake. This video is for no other reason other than the fact that I will be in Chicago all week and don't really know what I'm going to put up, so this is it. Hope you like it. And if you don't like it, you can't get your money back. But that's okay because YouTube's free anyway, unless you're getting red, in which case, yay? Also, a little more about this Street Fighter thing I've been getting into a lot lately. Fighting games. Punch. In the face. Ow. So I'm working on a documentary and that's coming along, but I've been afraid to approach actual professional players to ask them if they can help and record themselves, and my voice is just going up for some reason. Which is really stupid. I have a contact who said, hey, you can talk to these guys, they'll help you out, and I've just been like... So, after this video is done recording, I'm just going to reach out to him. And then hopefully we'll have a Street Fighter documentary up soon. Maybe. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is Dan. Why am I so obsessed with playing as Dan? It doesn't make any sense. Dan is a horrible character. Well, he's, it's a funny character, but, as far as fighting games goes, he's the underdoggiest of the underdogs. If you told me that I had to go into a tournament with Dan, and if I got anything other than last place, I would win like $100,000, I'd be like, well, there goes that money. Which is not to say that I'm not good with Dan, I am. I'm getting very good at Ultra Street Fighter with Dan to the point where I can almost beat the hardest difficulty. I beat very hard. Hardest is all that's left. I want to record it because I know I'm going to be screaming a lot and that tends to entertain YouTubers. But why Dan? I'd have an easier time of it with Ken or Ryu or Guy, anybody. And Elena, for God's sake, why not? Anyone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sakura. It doesn't matter. Anyone would be a better pick than Dan. And yet, Dan is pretty much the only character I play with now. Pretty much the only one on any Street Fighter game at all. Any of them. Street Fighter Alpha 2, 3, Ultra Street Fighter 4. Okay, I guess those are the main three. Because Dan wasn't in a whole ton of them. But still, why? It doesn't really make sense. It's not as though I'm huge into, like, massive challenges. Because I'm not. I'm the guy who cheats at everything retro, no matter what. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, Vectrex, I don't care. I'll cheat at it, cheat my ass off just to get to the end and see how it ends, and that's all I want is to see how it ends. But with Dan, there's inherently more challenge, and it's not necessarily... He is funny, he's very funny. You look at his win quotes against anybody. They're some of the best written in the game, next to possibly Rufus. But still, I could just go online and read them. Problem solved. You don't need to actually play as him to get the humor out of him. And yet, there I go, slamming my face into a brick wall over and over and over and over again as Seth pummels me mercilessly, something like 30 times in a row on very hard mode before I could actually take him down with Dan. And I can't help but feel like I'd have an easier time with anyone else. So, why? I think part of it is my natural inclination towards the underdog, and he is a massive underdog. Hell, in official canon, Sagat feels so bad for him that he throws the fight, something Sagat's never done. I don't think it's just that. Like, me and my friends would make fun of Dan relentlessly. We called his, his wimpy Hadouken that was like the spitball. Like, we called it his sneeze, the Hadou sneeze. It was pathetic. Getting hit by it was a mark of just how pathetic you were. You got hit by Dan's Hadouken? Are you kidding me? And yeah, getting hit by Dan Hadouken, that sucked. That sucked. That just took the wind right out of your sails. Bye. This whole camera moving thing is making me very dizzy, I just want you to know. But Dan is surprisingly useful sometimes. Sometimes. Like, he's not, his triple kick move is pretty cool. I like using it, although it does set you up for, if it's blocked, you can get thrown and just all sorts of nasty shit. But, you can work with it, and it's a pretty decent move. But then, like, his fierce punch, like the flaw, like that thing, especially in Street Fighter Alpha 3, very useful, counters everything. So he's not entirely useless, but he isn't anywhere near one of the better characters of the game. So, why? And I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, why? Why am I still using Dan like he's my best friend? Why am I still after this conquest to beat Ultra Street Fighter 4 with Dan on the hardest difficulty. I don't know, maybe you can figure it out, maybe I'll figure it out while I'm here in Chicago. I don't know. But hi to everyone back home, hi to everyone across the world, hi to all my YouTube fans. If you've enjoyed this video, I can't imagine why you would, because it's not my best. But if you have enjoyed this video, then please go see Vlogbrothers. They're who I stole this whole style from. Borrowed. Also, they're way smarter than me, better looking, and more popular, so there's that. But hey, if this video didn't make you dizzy,